FLR Network is a brand new decentralized platform that offers cross-chain interoperability. This video, we're going to cover everything you need to know about the token, how it works, who's working with it, and what you can expect in the future. As always, these crypto reviews are brought to you by the DHN Crypto Journal. Make sure you pick yours up today by using the link in the description. Let's get right to it. The FLR Network aims to connect all Layer 1 blockchains using three simple methods: cross-chain interoperability, secure data acquisition, and information relay. This is what allows developers to build smart contracts that are interoperable. It is also an EVM-compatible chain and runs a proof-of-stake consensus. FLR has a suite of protocols that allow for the developing of many multi-chain solutions. These solutions are built on the principles of a secure and trustless system. The protocol pays data providers to provide correct data to the network using the FLR token. Those who provide the tokens receive a percentage of rewards. FTSO is a data retrieval protocol that the FLR network uses to provide reliable data to all FLR applications. It does this by pulling data from an independent network of providers at scheduled intervals. Once the information is provided, it is stored away in the database and then distributed to the network. Another protocol they use is request commit reveal. This collects requests in batches, and once all batches are agreed upon, it then publishes the results to the chain. One of the most essential components of the FLR network is the FLR State Connector. This combines bridging, information relay, and consensus to allow secure data acquisition and transfer. Through these three methods, they create a protocol that provides a safe, trustless way to acquire info from outside data sources. In addition to securing the integrity of the data, the FLR State Connector also enables the creation of dApps that can also work across many chains. FLR's native token, FLR, uses the Avalanche Consensus Protocol. It also supports the Federated Byzantine Agreement. This simply can allow safe and secure exchange of information across different blockchains. It is also used to pay transaction fees and provide collateral for decentralized applications. Because data providers are incentivized to deliver the right data, this often reduces the chances of spam and attacks on the network. FLR also has a native protocol to incentivize independent or outside data providers to do the same thing. This allows applications to receive timely information when they need it. In addition, it helps the network scale pretty quickly. Now, another unique feature to the FLR network is the layer cake. Layer cake offers secure, quick, and safe connections between any smart contract chain without affecting liquidity. Any decentralized exchange working with the FLR network can support in-depth swapping for partner projects and the trading of tokens via smart contracts. FLR Network intends to introduce its own decentralized exchange in the future using this very method. And we also have F-assets, which are wrapped forms of other crypto assets. Within the F-asset ecosystem, participants can utilize non-smart contract crypto assets to engage in DeFi products and protocols. This method is intended to safeguard users from the default risk of certain decentralized exchange providers. The last key component to FLR is the Songbird Canary Network. This network is where FLR tests new integrations and applications before taking them to the mainnet. Since this token is mainly used as a testing ground right now, its value is due to increase only when the FLR network does. Altogether, this is the tech stack that the FLR network offers. What is important to take note of here, out of the 19,000 plus crypto projects, only 200 of them can provide smart contracts. This makes FLR Network such an exciting project to keep an eye on because they are trying to make smart contracts a standard blockchain feature. Now, let's get into a little bit of the backstory and talk about some of the early investors for the FLR network. The founders of FLR are Hugo Philion and Sean Rowan. They came together while studying machine learning at the University College London. Before founding FLR, Philion was responsible for managing $2 billion derivatives portfolios. One of the FLR network's earliest investors was Ripple back in 2019 when FLR was still in its infancy. According to a Ripple blog post from November 5th of 2019, FLR's native token will be an algorithmic stablecoin created partly by burning XRP. Payments for a contract can be made and received in XRP via the Interledger protocol, which will be integrated into the FLR network. Shortly after this, FLR partnered with Alliance Block. Through this partnership, they look to increase the efficiency of capital in decentralized exchanges. These services are currently running on the Songbird testnet. In May of 2022, Algorand joined the FLR network ecosystem with the goal, similar to Alliance Block, increase the efficiency of money flowing in and out of DeFi protocols. In October, they also received a 7-figure super grant from the Algorand Foundation for developing a Bitcoin bridge that will bring DeFi functionality to the Big B. This would be followed by partnerships with Lena Instruments for decentralized crowdfunding and the Global Esports Federation, which has yet to bear any fruit, but details the use of FLR for connecting gaming projects and metaverses in the future. In July of 2022, FLR landed its first decentralized exchange that will use its tech stack. The biggest feather in the hat, though, would have to be their relationship with Google. November 8th, 2022, they joined Google's API portal. This will see all of FLR Network's protocols accessible through that portal. This includes any APIs from other chains that work with the FLR network. APIs are simply programming languages that software uses to communicate with each other. So any project FLR is working on will also be accessible to Google developers. We're going to close out with a little tokenomics. The total max supply of the FLR network is 100 billion. 22.5 was set aside for development and future investments. 19.2 of that went to the team, advisors, and FLR Foundation, which will go to supporting the internal operations of the FLR network. The remaining 58.3 billion, that goes to the community and governance. The initial distribution of the FLR token took place on January 9th of this year. However, only a small portion was distributed. FLR plans to continue distributing tokens over the next 36 months to XRP holders and futures investors. Smart contracts are something that will be very important to streamlining the adoption of crypto and digital assets, with FLR trying to make smart contracts universal as their primary focus. I see them doing very well over the coming decade. But that's all for this one. Let me know your thoughts or questions in the comments. As always, I'm Wade Teamer. See you next time. Yo, thanks for watching DHN Crypto. If you found value in this content, hit that like button and share this information with a friend. DHN official merchandise is now available. The DHN Crypto Journal and SafePal links are in the description. Have a great day, have a prosperous day, and most importantly, if that money is digital, so is the hustle. I'll see y'all in the next video.